How one man changed his life forever. In a quiet, dust-laced village where time moved slow and life was hard, lived an old boy named Caleb. He woke before the sun, not to study or play, but to carry water from the stream, chop wood, and run errands just to earn a few coins. But behind his tired steps was something special, a dream. He wanted to learn to read, to break free from the endless cycle of poverty. Each evening, he'd sit by the window, watching the road outside his home, dreaming of the day his journey would begin. The world outside the village was cold, but Caleb had grown stronger. Caleb, in a nearby town, he worked long hours at a carpenter's shed, hammer in hand, dreams in heart. He saved every coin, ate little, slept less. Some laughed at him, but Caleb wasn't building just furniture. He was building a future, and on Sundays, he would sit near the schoolhouse, listening to lessons through the open windows, writing letters in the dirt with his finger. One day, he whispered, "I will build a place where poor children like me can learn, for free." Years passed, struggles continued. But Caleb, now a man with calloused hands and silver at his temples, had done what many thought impossible. Caleb, he owned a small workshop, and beside it, a little schoolhouse. He'd never forgotten the village children, the ones who worked instead of studied. He taught them, gave them books, told them poverty is not your fault, but staying silent is. And every time a child learned to write their name, Caleb smiled like a proud father. The sun set slower now, and Caleb's footsteps were slower too. But in his eyes still burned the fire of that teenage boy from long ago. He sat outside the school every morning, watching new children walk in, laughing, learning, dreaming. Sometimes a young man would kneel before him and say, "Sir, you taught my father how to read," or "My mother learned to count here because of you." Caleb would nod, his heart full. He didn't build an empire, but he changed a generation. And in the quiet of the evening, he'd write letters to no one, just to thank life for not giving up on him. Because true wealth isn't in gold or land. It's in the lives you touch, in the dreams you protect, and in the letters you leave behind, like Caleb did. One dream, one life, forever changed.